YouTube, what's happening? We back again with another installment of the Full Strength. Today we're going to be looking at the 85 low neutral gray Jordan 1. I believe these came out on Wednesday. And yeah, had to have them. So we're going to take a look at that. If you're new to the Full Strength, we look at Nike's, Jordans, the occasional designer piece. And we ask the number one question, is it worth the full strength? The full strength is the retail price. I believe I paid $160 for these, either $160 or $165 before tax. So very, very reasonable price. And when you put that in comparison with some of your retro Jordans that's going to hit you for $215, like these here, $160 is a phenomenal price. Now, real quick, we looked at these in the last video. These have taken the mantle for me as the best fours of all the OG fours for me. Nothing to really talk about. So if you missed on these or you're on the fence on these, you may want to rethink that, because those, it's some fire coming out this year, but I think those are still going to end up being top 5 for the year. That's with the Columbia 11s coming out, and that's with the Black Cement 3s coming out. I think those will still end up being top 5. Now, with all that being said, let's take a look at these. Now, the box is a little smaller than normal, so I'm hoping that these are the right size shoes. All right, let's get this open real quick. All right. Now, maybe it's just because these is low tops, but this box is fairly narrow. It's a very narrow box. But as long as it's a men's 13, we Gucci. Let's take a look at what you got there. Air Jordan 1 low, 85, Summit white, light smoke gray. You got some Nike brand in there. Very clean. It's kind of glossy, has some texture. Feels like it's embossed. Feels a little different than the normal Nike boxes. Real quick, let's get a one box real quick. Just for comparison. Okay, so obviously, much narrow. These all don't have, this one has a little bit where you can feel the texture, but this one actually has like it's almost feels like it's a placard or something like that. So definitely like that. Wouldn't mind seeing that on some of the rest of these boxes. That's pretty hard. Let's move these out the way real quick. All right, so box gets a 10 out of 10. Box is solid. Get your Air Jordan on that side, and the Wings logo and a little bit more brand in there. All right, as y'all saw, I mean, they literally, the Ups man just dropped these off. It was either Ups or FedEx, I'm not real sure, but somebody just dropped them off. So this is my first time seeing them. Let's go ahead and see what it looked like. All right. Paper looks intact. Okay. Okay, nothing too exotic. A nice, clean, low top. Now your Nike check definitely feels suede there. Your Air Jordan Wings logo on the back is suede. Got a little bit of a aged or maybe a sail sole. I really do like that because, you know, when you wear some of your white your white shoes. So you got a pair of high top Jordan 1s, and this is white. Y'all already know this tends to get dirty very fast. So you got your gray sole. Feels good. Very, very clean shoe. This is probably coming out for the summer. All right, looks like you only get one pair of laces. Got your Nike Air on the inside. If y'all didn't watch the last video, I talked about how if you wanna keep your Nike Air insole stamps from wearing off, you get you a clear thing of tape, and you just lay it over that right there, and it'll always be there. And that's what I've been doing for years, making sure, because I don't like it when the Jumpman wears off, because, you know, sometimes you can hoop in them and they stay in there. Sometimes you hoop in them and then it disappears, or you just walk in them or whatever when you're sweating. So let's get the other shoe out real quick. That paper back in there the way it came. So you got a little Nike branding on the top there. That's a serial number or what? So yeah, off the top, man, for 160, hopefully you didn't sleep, because for 160, yeah, this is gonna be crushing them for the summertime. And at 160, I mean, it's just a phenomenal price for an 85 low. I mean, it's we don't get the 85 cuts as often as we should. I don't know why Nike refuses to do that, but I'll put the image of the screen of Jordan wearing these. But yeah, this is a for sure original color. Like these were worn for real by Jordan himself. So that always, at least for me, makes them an instant cop. So let's ask the number one question: are these worth the full strength? Now, I don't know what resale would probably be going on something like this. Matter of fact, let's pause real quick. Let me go grab my tablet and we'll take a look at that, and then we'll answer that question. All right, so the tablet is dead, so we just gonna look. I got the laptop here, and we'll just look. So right now on eBay, brand new. They're not really over retail. It looks like I'm not seeing nothing in the twos, so that's good. Let's run over to we ain't even gonna look at no StockX, because you know that goes without saying. Okay, it looks like END.com. They look like they got I don't know if we can put that in there. It look like they got a full size run on that thing. So yeah, these shouldn't be too hard to come up on. So that's probably the first time that we've done this where resale ain't even really in the picture, ain't really a factor. So with that being said, at retail, are these worth the full strength? That's a go for me. Yes, it is. At 160, let me pull up that. What did Ian have them at? It looked like Ian has them at 139. So look, I just bought a pair of shoes off of Ian. So somebody let me know in the comments. But yeah, it looks like the hype beasts left these alone. So these should be fairly easy to come up on. Simple, clean. Sometimes more is less. Keep it simple, keep it clean, keep it player. Definitely full strength worthy. If you can get it for under 160, it ain't even no reason to hesitate. Go on ahead and add them to the cart and do your thing, and beat the streets down for the summer. So that'll do it for this episode of the Full Strength. Space Jam lows coming out tomorrow. We're going to pass on those. We do have a designer edition of the full strength coming soon, so be on the lookout for that. And like I say, the summertime, I mean, there's a few dropping, but for the most part, your fire is coming in that October, November, December. Like I said earlier, these will probably end up being top 5 still, if not top 3. But you know, we'll do a recap at the end of the year. But yeah, appreciate everybody commenting, liking, subscribing, and we will catch y'all on the next one.